my name is, oh, can you hear me? Is it on? Okay. My name is Ashi. I'm from the United States. One concern that I have, oh, sorry, I'm doing the master's in cultural studies here in Lisbon. One concern that I have is that how to navigate the new kind of system of university. In Europe, it's very different from the United States. One major example is the grade system. You know, it goes to 20 here, I believe, and it's just, you know, night and day with the United States sometimes. And something small that happened when I came to register, I went to get my student ID card, and he sent me to the bank. And it was the most confusing thing for me. So just small things like this. I speak some Portuguese, luckily, but I'm still just so confused at the system of the university and what I'm supposed to do and what's going to come. So sort of any help in this sense would definitely be appreciated.
These are actually things that we always take for granted. I mean, the grade system, for instance, it's quite European, the way it is structured. But for Europeans, especially continental Europeans, it's slightly different in the UK. The grade system, which is almost like an absolute system rather than a relative system that you're probably used to in the US with the A, B, C scale that you have there. There was an attempt to harmonize the European system to a more relative performance assessment system, similar to the US, and it's ongoing. So in a few years, probably we'll get a system that is more similar to the one you're used to. For the time being, there is some great conversion curves that we can give and provide and helpfully assist you with. As far as the student information going through the bank, that's part of the agreement that this particular university has with that particular bank. And hopefully, and thankfully, the bank is in the premises of the campus, so you don't have to go very far for this. But I don't know if there's going to be any changes in the future concerning this. I have to agree with you. I was also surprised by that. I mean, because given that I was a customer in the bank, I received my faculty card on the mail with a bank account. And now whenever I go to another country and I have to show my university ID, people get very surprised to see the Visa logo on it. But I mean, those are very particular things from this university. I think we're running out of time. And if there's no more questions, I would end with a final round question, because you pointed out Lisbon more than anyone else. I would ask the people that are not from Lisbon or not studying or working in Lisbon to talk us a little bit about how different it is in Braga and in Porto, and invite you, as Madam Vice Rector said, to come and visit the other cities and the other campuses of the university, and come to Lisbon if you're not in Lisbon right now. Well, right now you are, but and go to Porto, go to Braga, go to Viseu, and enjoy the country. I mean, please tell us a little bit about Braga. Sell us Braga.
Well, Braga is charming. It's is it correct to say enchanting? Because I could define, you know, it's a small and very cozy city. And the university is in the central part of the city. It's, we have 3 different buildings with courses in the humanities field especially. And, you know, I could say that you are everything, you feel near to go everywhere. But it's interesting because, as I said before about the cafes, you know, it's a small city, but you know, you have so much to discover. Those streets, they are, you know, very small and many streets. So you know, it's a kind of adventure, and you have wonderful churches and, you know, a very interesting cultural program. We have very good times in Braga with music, with theater and dance and lectures. So I think it's for everybody, you know, it's a place that everybody feels fine to be there, to have a good walk, to, you know, to stay for a while having coffee with a friend, and I think you feel very, very fine in Braga. And it's near, you know, near Lisbon, near Porto. I think Portugal is nice also, because of many reasons, but one of the reasons is that you feel near to go to other places nearby and to discover about the food, about the buildings, you know, architecture. It's great. I feel it's inspiring. So it's wonderful to study, to research, because it's inspiring. You know, it's calm, but sometimes it's not calm when you want to go to a festival or a show or music, especially, you know, students like that. So you have this many different opportunities, and you are nearby. That's very good.
Kevin, you mentioned the magic words by Roald. Do you anything to add on promoting Lisbon?
No. No, nothing else needs adding. I would just say I am freezing cold up here. And it's one of the great ironies of life. I come from Manchester, and there was one winter when I did not see the sun from November through to about late February. Literally, no sunshine. I've spent more time cold in Lisbon than I ever did in Manchester. It's that concept of central heating. I would love to have central heating here.
Yeah, that's,
it's never cold in the street, but it can be cold when you sat at home.
Yeah. So that's actually true. I mean, so get a warm blanket and warm clothes, because the houses are not prepared for the winter.
Thermal trousers.
Yes, Tracy.
I think for me, June and July are definitely the months to be in Lisbon, when there are festivals and street parties and all over the place, and you never feel alone. I think I'd just been in the country 3-4 months, but you just feel welcome, and you can just go out and join everyone and join the party.
Thank you. Because there's no one on the panel from Viseu, let me add that Viseu is a beautiful city.